Today we're going to learn about percent word problem. Let's say we have a problem like this. Tank A contained twice as many fish as Tank B. When 10% of the fish from Tank A and 10% of the fish in Tank B were transferred to Tank C, Tank C had 72 fish, which was 20% more fish than before. How many fish were there in Tank A at first? Now the problem states that Tank A contained twice as many fish as Tank B. So let's first draw Tank B. So Tank B, T for Tank, B for B, let's say had this many fish. So this means before 10% of the fish was transferred. So this means that Tank A had this many fish before the 10% of the fish from Tank A were transferred. Now, we know that 10% of the fish from Tank A and 10% of the fish in Tank B were transferred to Tank C. So 10%, let's say this amount is 10% of the fish from Tank B, and 10% of the fish from Tank A was transferred. So this much from Tank A and this much from Tank B. Now, we know that they were transferred to Tank C. And when they were transferred to Tank C had 72 fish, which was 20% more fish than before. So let's say that Tank C had 100% of fish before. So let's first name this column as the before column. Now, the problem states that 10% of the fish, now the problem states that Tank C now had 72 fish. So now, Tank C had 72 fish, which was 20% more fish than before. And we know that before, Tank C had 100%. So 100% plus 20%, which is equal to 120%. So Tank C now has 120%, which is equal to 72 fish. So 120% of Tank C is equal to 72 fish. So this means that 100% is equal to how much? To solve this part of the problem, we need to use cross multiplication. This means we multiply 120 with a question mark and 72 with 100%. So we get 120 question mark is equal to 100% times 72. So question mark is equal to 100 times 72 over 120. 0 and 0 cancel out. And 10 and 12 are both divisible by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5, while 12 divided by 2 is 6. And 6 goes into 72 12 times. So we get 5 times 12, which is equal to 60 fish. So this means that Tank C had 60 fish before. So this means that the fish that were transferred, F for fish, T for transferred, is equal to 72 fish, which is how much Tank C ended up having at the end, 72 fish, minus 60 fish. Minus 60 fish, which were how many fish Tank C had at the beginning. This is equal to 12 fish. So this means that in total, Tank B and Tank A transferred 12 fish to Tank C. Now, we know that tank A contained twice as many fish as tank B. So this means that when both tank A and tank B transfer 10% of each tank, then tank A transferred twice as many fish as tank B transferred. So this means that tank A transferred T for tank, A for A, F for, So the fish in tank A that were transferred, F for fish, A for tank A, T for transferred, is equal to 2/3 of 12. Now the reason it is 2/3 is because we transferred 2 units out of the 3 units that were transferred. So this is equal to 8. So this means that 8 fish were transferred, and we know that 10% of tank A was transferred. So this means that 10% of tank A is equal to 8. So this means that 100% of tank A, because we're trying to find out how many fish were in tank A at first, and at first tank A had 100%, and this is equal to 8 times 10, which is equal to 80. So 100% of tank A is equal to 80. So the answer to this question, which is how many fish were there in tank A at first, is there were 80 fish at first. Today we learned about percent word problem. Thank you for watching this video.